Would you believe me if I told you that the gym built more than just muscle, but it also built ambition? And that ambition, if you harness it, if you really internalize it, that can build and transform every single area of your life. In this video, I'll show you the exact same mindset that can build your body, get you in the physique you want, can build your career, your relationships, and even your future. What's up, guys? Before we even get into the video, I want to just let you know I want to give you something totally for free. So what I want to give you is my discipline tracker, my habit tracker, really whatever you want to call it. And these are going to be how I track my habits every single day. And it's also going to be the exact habits I use to not only build success in the gym, but to build success in every single area of my life. So the gym, business, relationships, family, all of that good stuff. So the way you get this free tracker, again, totally for free. You don't need to give me anything for it. All you need to do is text GROWTH, GROWTH. So text GROWTH to 410-936-5402. If you text me GROWTH to that number, that's my personal number. One, I will personally reach out to you, and then I will also send you over that discipline tracker totally for free. So text GROWTH to 410-936-5402. I'll send you the tracker over totally for free. Let's get into the video. So when I first started training, I was obviously focused on putting on muscle, getting stronger, the typical things that you would expect as someone getting started in the gym. But the real gains, the real benefit wasn't how I looked or how I felt. It was what it did to my mind. It made me more disciplined. It made me more mentally tough. It gave me more ambition to actually go and chase bigger things, because what I told myself is if I can show up to the gym every single day and put in a hard workout, what else can I show up to? What else can I put hard work into? And what other results in life can I get? From business to my relationships to just my goals that I have for the future. So if you think the gym is only for building muscle and getting stronger, my friend, I'm sorry, you are sadly mistaken. And I'm going to go through 3 lessons today that show you exactly how you can take that mindset of just, being strong, getting stronger, putting on more muscle, and how you can actually take it and transition it to every single area of your life. Okay, so lesson number 1 is going to be discipline translates everywhere. So discipline is not just something that you have in the gym. If you can get disciplined in the gym, you can be disciplined in every single area of your life. So discipline is going to be a transferable skill. So what that means is when you get into the gym and you develop the habit of going when you don't feel like showing up. Look, progress in the gym comes from showing up when you don't feel like it. You can apply that to business, your relationships, studying, literally everything. If you show up and put in effort when you don't feel like it, that is when progress will be made. So if you can get in the habit, if you can build the mental discipline to show up to the gym when you don't feel like it, on the days that it really sucks, on the days you don't feel like working out, you can translate that exact same skill to your business life, to your career, to your relationships, to your family, to every single other aspect of your life, and then it's only going to improve from there. So the gym is going to benefit your career, which is going to benefit your life. So when you get into the gym and you develop that habit, it's going to translate to everything. So that discipline goes everywhere. Have you ever noticed that 90% of people who are extremely successful in life, or they have a great relationship or a great home life, or have just built anything worthy of success, they are typically in very good shape. It's because they knew that no matter what area of their life they were in, they could get into the gym, they could get fit, and they could put that work in no matter what. No matter if their business was failing, if their relationships were failing, or if their business was good and their relationships were good. You can get in the gym and get started no matter what area of your life you're in. So when you get into the gym, that's obviously going to benefit you physically, mentally, all of that. Then it's going to translate into your career, which is going to give you a better life overall. So if you can dial in the discipline of being in the gym, I promise you that is the very first step to getting the life that you've always wanted. So the next lesson in this video is going to be embracing the long game. Look, no matter what, like literally everything, there's no such thing as quick success or a get rich quick scheme. Nothing like that. So don't even expect it to come to the gym when it's the exact same thing. So with the gym, you will really start to see results after you have been playing this game and being in it for a very long time. Look, you're not going to get in the best physique you want within 3 months of working out, 6 months of working out, a year of working out, but you can make very good progress. But that progress, you need to know it's going to come over a long-term horizon. So I want you to stop thinking in terms of weeks and start thinking in terms of years. Now, what if I told you that your greatest physique, all of the achievements you've ever wanted in life were 3-5 years away? Like I could guarantee they would happen 3 to 5 years from now if you got disciplined, if you stayed consistent and did what you needed to do each and every day. Well, you would obviously do whatever you needed to do every single day because you know those results are coming. So why would you do it any differently because you just don't have a magic crystal ball telling you when they're going to come. They could come in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. How long are you willing to put out the effort to actually see the results you want? Andy Frisella didn't make a dime in his business for at least 6 years, and he stuck it out, and now it's a $4 billion company. So is your will to win for sale? Like, are you willing to go through enough hardship, enough trouble to actually get the results you want? This can be business. This could be your physique. It literally applies to everything. You need to make sure you're playing the long game. Look, compound growth. I want you guys to internalize this because when you do the things you don't want to do, that is when compound growth happens. You need to do your daily actionable tasks every single day because those can actually compound. It goes back to my philosophy, everything above zero compounds. So no matter what, get a little bit of something done each and every day because that still can compound. The only thing that cannot compound is when you do nothing. So when you embrace the long game and you actually start thinking in terms of years instead of weeks, and you do your daily actionable tasks that you need to do, exercising that compound growth, that is when you're going to just, honestly, you're going to look like an overnight success at some point, but it's going to take 3 to 5 years of straight grind, straight hustle to actually get there. All right, so the final lesson in this video is going to be mental fortitude is going to equal opportunity. Now, you might be like, Lucas, what does that really even mean? So mental fortitude is going to be your competitive edge. So when you're in the gym and you are working out, you are literally training your brain to push through something difficult, hard things, failure, heavy weights. Like you are actively going to the gym to put your body through physical pain. So like when you actually think about it, every time you go to the gym, you are walking in there knowing this is going to be uncomfortable. This is going to hurt. People don't like pain. People want to move away from pain. Obviously, no one wants to be in pain. But when you go to the gym, you build the mental fortitude to push through something difficult. You can translate all of that mental fortitude into resilience, risk-taking, confidence, building a business. Like all of that mental fortitude that comes from training in the gym, again, will just translate to every single area of your life. So when you are okay pushing yourself through pain, you're going to be okay stepping out of your comfort zone to try to build a business, to try to achieve your dreams. That is why going to the gym is not just for physical gains. It is so much more valuable, the mental gains that you're going to get from it, because that's going to overpower everything physical, and it's going to help you get to another physical level. It's going to help you get stronger, and then it's also going to help you achieve really everything that you want to achieve in life. Like I said, going to the gym is where you go to pretty much suffer on purpose. Most people won't do that. Most people decide they don't want to feel in pain. That's why they quit after a month or 2 months in the gym. But if you can stay consistent, if you can tell yourself, I'm going to build this mental fortitude because I know this can translate to every single area of my life, that is where real success comes. That is really what the benefit of the gym is. I want to throw a little bonus in here for you guys, Will, because it's something that is really, really important, and that's going to be your identity. So your identity is really just how you see yourself. So you guys right now might be someone who doesn't go to the gym consistently. You're not consistent with it. You might be someone who just eats crappy food. You might be someone who's not motivated. Whatever it is, whatever your identity is, that is going to be the story you tell yourself. So I want you guys to totally reframe that identity. You are someone now who goes to the gym. You are someone who is now consistent in the gym. The gym itself, even if you don't feel that way about yourself, it is going to change how you see yourself no matter what, because you will start building physical proof. You will start building mental proof that you are changing your life, that you are trying to make a difference. You'll go from someone who believes they're skinny or overweight to someone who is worthy of change, someone who is worthy of growth and making big things happen in your life. And when that identity can shift in the gym, that identity can shift into your career and your family as well. You can be like, I'm someone who owns a successful business. I'm someone who is resilient enough to build a business. I'm someone who treats my family right. I'm going to have the best family out there. Like when you can shift your identity from this negative mindset of someone who's like, I'm not disciplined, I'm not motivated, that's why I can't see success, to someone like, I'm worthy of growth, I'm good for change, I can change, I can have the life and the dreams that I want. That is the true secret to success, the true secret to getting every single thing you want in life, and the true key to living an honest, true life. So when you can switch your identity, that is really when everything will change for you. What's up, guys? I appreciate you making it to the end of the video here. I really hope that helped you reframe a lot of thoughts that you've had about yourself. I know it's not always the easiest thing to do, change your mental programming in a way, but congratulations if you have made it to the end. And again, I want to offer you guys another special bonus. So look, you guys are consistent. You guys are the ones who are committed to actually finishing your goals and everything. So what I want you to do is you're going to see a link down below in the description. It's going to be my website. What I want you to do is put your information in. I will personally reach out to you. And if you are someone who has finished to the end of the video, I want you to tell me. So when you put your information in and I reach back out, tell me that you were someone who completed to the end of this video here. And what I'll do is we can set up a totally free strategy call. I can help you out with anything that you need, from fitness, mindset, discipline, whatever it is. As long as you've completed the video, you go put your information in, I reach out, and then you tell me you completed the video. We'll hop on that totally free strategy call. So again, thank you guys for completing it to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then I will see you in the next one.